Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. The latest plan to maybe solve the funding problem of the bridges between the mainland and Hilton Head Island is to not try to fill the entire funding hole and split the massive project up into two pieces, the bridges themselves and the project to improve the 278 corridor on Hilton Head Island. Lowcountry State Senator Tom Davis and the state reps south of the Broad have sent a letter to Beaufort County's council and Hilton Head's town council suggesting just a new 3-lane eastbound bridge from Moss Creek to Windmill Harbor at a cost of about $260 million, which Davis says he thinks he can cobble together, and then put what's left into a fund to improve the island-based corridor on the island. This plan would cut out the westbound 3-lane bridge and take out all of the amenities like bike lanes and pedestrian crossings that we've earlier talked to you about. Davis says he doesn't think he can get any more money from the State Infrastructure Bank beyond what has already been pledged. The bank has told the county it wants answers by the end of March. If the entire project is sacked, the state would replace the one deficient section of the bridges only, and that would cause massive traffic problems during its replacement. During the years spent debating the project, the construction costs have risen by 60%, and county voters, of course, said no to a sales tax referendum that would have filled the $190 million hole in funding back in November. While many of the Red Cross resources are being focused on the California wildfires, there is still enough help for families here in the Lowcountry, like the three folks, 2 men from Burton and a child who escaped an early Sunday morning fire in their mobile home in freezing temperatures. After one of the men and the baby escaped through a window, some banging on another window alerted the second man, who also escaped without injury. The mobile home did not have any smoke alarms. Burton fire officials say the home on Alexandra Loop is a total loss. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit the sources listed on your screen. We've got much more coming up on the WHHI Daily News. We'll talk a little sports later on, and we'll also hear from Town Manager Josh Gruber next about what's going on in the city of Hardyville. It's huge. We'll be back with more right after this.